Have you ever wondered what the limit to a Pokemon game was? Seriously, like what type of challenge can you come up with to make the game as hard as possible, yet still win? I for sure have, and that is where I came up with this challenge. The rules I set are simple, yet extremely challenging to complete. I can't heal at a single Pokemon Center. That includes every single rest station as well. I won't be buying any items from a Pokemart, so collecting field items is the only way of regaining health. TMs that can be found like this one are also off the table, but most importantly, I can't catch any Pokemon. For those of you that don't know, besides your starter, there are a total of 3 other Pokemon that are viable for me to use, and spoiler alert, they really aren't that good. With all these in place, the odds are most definitely against me, and the issues I run into are just insane. So let's see how this goes. The challenge begins, and I'm surprisingly faced with my first tough decision. You probably think I should choose Trico due to him being the only starter that can learn HP healing moves like Absorb, but in order for me to actually beat this challenge, I need a Pokemon that can learn Surf. So Mudkip ended up being the one. Strategizing starts immediately as to which trainers I should and shouldn't fight. Currently, any trainer with a grass type move is an absolute no-go because Pokemon like Shroomish can destroy Mudkip with moves like Absorb. He also has the ability Effect Spore, which has a 10% chance to poison, paralyze, or sleep the Pokemon attacking it. Because I had 0 items to cure those, we're definitely not messing with him. Yes, even a Pokemon like Shroomish can cause a tremendous amount of issues in this run. On the other hand, I needed to think about which trainers I should fight to balance gained XP points and the amount of moves I actually use. Because if I get too carried away, I will run out of all my moves by Roxanne and not even get past the first gym. So I took out all of the necessary trainers I could while preserving as many moves as possible and moved on to the Rustboro gym. Roxanne's gym being a rock type was insanely big for some efficient XP. Mudkip cleared out all of the trainers in the gym with a single move, and Roxanne was no different. Her whole party went down without a single issue. The one forgiving aspect about Pokemon Emerald compared to, let's say, Fire Red is that to actually complete the game, there are 2 unavoidable heals that you must take. In Rustboro, after retrieving the Devon goods, this old dude gives you a free heal. Knowing that both my power points and health will be restored, I used every last move Mudkip had in order to garner as much XP as I possibly could. And if you haven't noticed, Mudkip previously evolved into Marshtomp, unlocking his dual type, Ground, which will come in really clutch for the 3rd gym. After getting my Marshtomp healed up, I immediately challenged the 2nd gym. The leader Brawly showed that just with a single Pokemon, this game gets extremely difficult. His Machop went down to a series of mud shots. Meditite was no different, but Makuhita went interestingly. Alright, let's see what you got. We gotta win this. Speed's gonna go down. That's a beautiful thing. He does have a Citrus Berry, which is annoying. I hate that. I don't like that at all. I hate that, actually. You son of a bitch. Crit again, please. Please. Or just live. Live, you motherfucker. Oh my gosh, you animal. You beast. Alright, let's finish him off here. Come on. There we go. 2nd gym. Let's go. Now, just like Rustboro, Slateport offered that same heal. So everyone on this beach and their Pokemon's lives ended this day. I rescued Captain Stern, and he gave me my last ever heal of the game. From this point on, I needed to figure out a way to expertly conserve every item I get and every move I use. The preceding rival fight was going to be a tremendous issue. Obviously, she has a level 20 Grovyle, and with Absorb, she will not only kill me, but gain health as well, forcing me to white out a bunch of times. And for those of you wondering, when you die, you get rushed to the Pokemon Center. So in order to combat the issue of being healed, I would simply reset my game and play from the last saved point. I then decided to obtain my one and only one move tutor move, Swagger. With this, I went into the rival fight with nothing but hope on my side. Swagger does not affect the special attack, so we're gonna go ahead and use it, and our Quick Claw is gonna activate. Please, for the love of God. You know what? Now would be the time to hit it, actually. If you're going to hit it now. But don't hit the next 2. Okay. Like I said, don't crit, though. You don't gain any health from that. Please. Please. Yes. Okay, I think I just won. Please kill. Please kill. Yes! Rival fight is down. So the 3rd gym was up next, and with Marshtomp being a ground type, which is fully immune to electric, you would think it would be a cakewalk. You may even think it should be a cakewalk, but sometimes things just don't go as planned. You see, I wanted to take advantage of this fact and take on every single gym trainer because I was running low on moves and trainers give way more XP than wild Pokemon. There's a crazy equation that explains this, but I am definitely not going to even begin to try and convey this to any of you, but just trust me. Anyway, in the midst of these battles, this happened. Oh dear God. Yup, they got Marshtomp down to 13 HP. So naturally, I used my one and only heal on him. But then, got into another battle, which got him down to 1 HP. So I am left with no heals and a 1 HP Marshtomp. I tried taking on the gym to potentially unlock a new area, but the leading Voltorb outsped me every single time. Well, that solves that question. So the run's over, right? 1 HP and no heals. No Pokemon centers to heal from, and no Pokemarts to buy from. This isn't a Shedinja. There is no Wonder Guard on a Marshtomp. To put it very lightly, things were not looking good. But then, I remembered something. When I beat the rival, I was gifted an Item Finder, a machine that detects hidden items. So I proceeded to retrace my steps all the way back to Petalburg Woods until I found something magical. We've done it! I knew it, bro. I had the sixth sense. With a healed up Marshtomp, it was time to finally fight Wattson and do what needed to be done. Wattson, you fat freaking gym leader. You're about to get to work, bro. You see, I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. Same deal. I mean, you're beyond dead. This is just... Alright, Manectric. What are you gonna do? Quick attack me? You're gonna howl. You are a fast Pokemon, or I'm just really slow. There it is. Celebrating as if we just beat the Elite Four, but hey, we're making progress here. On the way to the 4th gym, Marshtomp got some steroids pumped into him, but even with those roids, we needed a second team member because the amount of moves I had could not get me anywhere close to beating this gym. But that is where I received the egg to my second Pokemon, who is by far one of the most unique Pokemon of all time, Wobbuffet. Knowing only 4 moves, with one of them being Destiny Bond, a move that essentially means an eye for an eye, he is bound to come in handy at some point. I entered the 4th gym, being a tad bit over leveled, so Flannery got absolutely destroyed. After that, I was posed with yet another very tough decision. In this tower, Pokemon Emerald gives you the choice between one pretty good Pokemon and one not so decent Pokemon. Both Cradily and Armaldo. The obvious choice, in my opinion, is Armaldo because at level 46, he learns Fury Cutter, a bug-type move that will help me out tremendously with the first member of the Elite Four. But the other choice, Cradily, learns a move called Ingrain, my one and only opportunity for an HP healing move. So I went with him, except for the fact that I thought this move was Leech Seed. But as it turns out, you are not allowed to switch out, ever, which ruined the entire point of me getting Cradily. So me and my 3-team party marched our way back to the Petalburg gym to take on the 5th gym leader, Norman. And the funny part is, I had no heals, so I had to strategize a bit. Thankfully, his first 3 Pokemon go down with ease through a combination of Swampert being pretty damn over-leveled and the move Muddy Water. But his Ace Slacking has an extremely high attack stat, and currently with no heals, I could not take a hit, so in order for me to win, I needed to unfortunately battle test my newest member of the team. You're so dead. Oh, you're actually the GOAT. You're actually the GOAT, you lived. Wait, is this actually a waste of time? Holy Muddy Water with the clutch. Muddy Water with the clutch. Citrus Berry, yeah? Nice. Please hit. Yes. Massive. There we go. With that win, we are now entering the mid-game, which was all about preparation. There were still a few persisting questions that needed to get answered in order for me to actually beat this challenge. How will I effectively use the items I had left? And the second one was, how will I train the other members of the team? The answer? Swampert. You may be asking how. Well, first I grabbed the XP share from the old dude in Rustboro City. I put it on Cradily and began taking on a bunch of trainers. Now I had to be very selective with the amount of power points I used, so I put a bunch of PP ups into Surf, which allowed me to one-hit 90% of all Pokemon, enabling me to garner a lot of XP, but also save a lot of moves. Obviously, I still needed to conserve the amount of moves I had, but I've come up with a pretty legit solution for that. More on that later. Anyway, back to the story. I defeated all the grunts at the weather station and got my 4th and final Pokemon, cast form. The 6th gym was up next, and considering that Swampert's Kryptonite was on this team, it was incredibly ass. Trophius. Oh, hopefully you die. Yes, critical hit. Massive. Mud Shot won't affect you. Confuse right? Dear Lord. See, we're gonna have to be a little unorthodox here. We got Ethers. We got Max Ethers. We got 2 of these. Now's the time. He's gonna use a Hyper Potion. Just gonna waste every single one. Skarmory's gonna go down. Altaria is next. Probably a Dragon Dance. Oh, it's could be over. I need a crit. Damn. Yes. All right. Holy shit, that could have been bad. The next gym fight was a double battle, and although Swampert is a fantastic Pokemon, when it comes to a double battle like this one, a 2v1 would just be too tough, and I genuinely have no confidence in the rest of my team at all, so I needed to figure out a way to get Laleep to a high enough level so we can actually become serviceable. Leeching XP off Swampert was starting to become extremely costly in both the moves and heals department, and because Pokemon Emerald just loved their double battles, Laleep would die a lot. So I gathered as many items as I possibly could and used the extra rare candies I had to actually revive him and finally evolve him into a Cradily. Now it was time for the 7th gym. So with only 7 Surfs left, I dealt a pretty good amount of damage to both Zatsu and Claydol. They started setting up with Calm Mind, so I went ahead and used Ingrain on Cradily to negate any use of heals in this battle. With the Confuser I hit to Swampert, I was now heavily reliant upon luck. Thankfully, Swampert clutches up and takes out Claydol. Cradily goes down to a Psychic, which leaves Swampert in a 2v1 situation. But Swampert being Swampert, he clutches up and nags us the 7th badge. Prior to Evergrande City, the game is you complete the entire story and defeat the 8th gym. Just like in normal playthroughs of Pokemon Emerald, the 8th gym leader was a complete cakewalk. Now I definitely had hopes to get through Victory Road without using too many of my moves, but with only a level 54 Swampert, that was bound to happen. Please just die. But eventually, God willingly, we got through that dungeon relatively unscathed. So after scanning the region, grabbing every item I could, and going through Pokemon Emerald in the most efficient way possible, it was time to take on the Elite Four. That being said, even I knew, with only 2 Max Revives and 2 Hyper Potions, my team would have 0 chance of beating this game, so I had to think a little bit. I did not want to completely cheese the game by doing the Move Tutor and Deleter trick, where you teach your Pokemon a random HM, like Strength or Surf, use all of its power points, and then teach it back to that same Pokemon, thus giving you an infinite source of power points. I wanted to think of a more creative solution, and I did. In most Pokemon playthroughs, berries have a very one-dimensional niche use. They're typically used in battle to give you either a one-time status or HP heal. But in Pokemon Emerald, once you harvest these berries, you can replant them, and depending on the berry, they can take anywhere from 12 to 96 hours to grow. But I won't be needing anything like that. What I do need is a healing and power point restoring berry. Knowing this hack, I always kept a Citrus Berry, a berry that restores 30% of your health, and a Leppa Berry, which restores 10 power points, on me at all times. In Gen 3, the Citrus Berry requires 24 hours of growth time, whereas the Leppa Berry only requires 16. So I got to planting each one I needed and waited until the next day. I harvested every berry I could, but unfortunately, I could not take the citrus berries. So now I'm left with very minimal items for the Elite Four. Nevertheless, I trained up all the members of my team to the highest levels I could, and as I was doing so, I completed a pretty sick side quest. Is that a shiny Voltorb, bro? Can I catch it? Is there a shiny claws? I'm gonna catch it. You know what? I got this for a reason. I might as well use it. Do not worry, I did not use him, but this was too sick to not catch. That's wild. So with 1 Hyper Potion, very few Max Revives, and a shit ton of luck, here is the miraculous attempt. This is gonna be interesting, people. Hang on. Hang on. We're gonna go ahead and surf. We're gonna get a crit. That's what's gonna happen. We're just gonna kill him off rip. That's what we're gonna do. Now, Cacturn has a move called Needle Arm that will do at least half my health, which is really annoying. Unless I crit. Obviously not. I'm posed with a very interesting decision now. I think I sack Wobbuffet here. Yeah. But I do need Wobbuffet for the last fight. Fog it. This is what we'll do. This is what we'll go with. Boba Fett, I love you. Hopefully, I'll see you at the end in the last fight. Surf. Dead. Okay. There we go. Crit and dead. Crit and dead. Come on. Crit. No, obviously not. Double team. There we go. Okay. Now, if you missed this, I'm restarting my game. There we go. There we go. We don't want that. Crawdaunt will die. Crawdaunt will die, indeed. Absol, you will also die. A painful death. There we go. There we go. We most definitely send this. Let's go. All right, come on. Dustclops, dead to an earthquake. You are such a loser. It's not even funny. Dead. I don't see the point. Literally PowerPoint stalling. Oh, you're going to be annoying. Please break out of confusion. Yes. There we go. Swampert clutches up as usual. It does the same amount of damage, bro. Please clutch up. Come on. Nah, you're going to use curse, aren't you? Oh. I didn't do shit. You are such a loser. We'll live. Yeah, fuck you, bro. Fuck you. Dead. Bayonet. Apparently this Pokemon is the best defensive Pokemon of all time and doesn't live and lives a 15 level. Okay, never mind. We're good. We are good. Sableye. Earthquake going to kill you. Like so. Come on. Get down there. There we go. There we go. Bayonet again. What level are you? You're also dead to a surf. There we go. Keep it going. Keep it moving. This is where we try things. This is where we try a lot of things. We're going to solo the entire Elite Four member with Swampert because we're going to use Celio, the first Pokemon. We're going to use Earthquake. Swampert's going to get to 65. From there, he'll sweep the entire party. Maybe not Walrein. I don't know about you, though. I don't know about you. Oh, but he will. Glalie is also dead to a level 65 Swampert. Come on. Yes. Oh my gosh. Celio, I don't know if you die, but I would love for you too. That would be fantastic. Make it easy. Please. Oh, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Death. Glalie, you're back, dude. You're back. All right. So what's going to happen is you're going to die. You're going to definitely die. I feel it. Or get really low. And I'm going to be tight. Come on. So Walrein, you're probably going to take... You're definitely a 2-hit kill type of guy. You're a 2-hit kill type of guy. Which is alright. But you will die here. Crit? No. It's just annoying. That's all it is. Don't do that much damage. Death. Alright, so what's going to need to happen here is I'm going to use an X special. He's going to use some random ass move. Hopefully not hit it or not do much damage. Alright, so we're going to immediately go in the bag. Immediately pop that. Special attack's going to rise. Oh, but I've just head topped him. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's trouble. It's trouble for Shelgon. I mean, you're only delaying the inevitable. It ain't looking good for you, though. It's not looking good. It makes me happy, you know, seeing the health bar go down so fast. Altaria is most likely next. I don't know if this is going to do a lot of damage, but I hope it does. That's tremendous. We're okay with that. Earthquake may kill me. And then we're in trouble, but we're going to go ahead and try. I'm okay with that. That's not going to do that much damage. Yep. Recoil. There we go. Altaria down. So Swampert's gonna die. Unfortunately, Swampert's gonna have to die. King Druid Surf might kill Cradley, which kind of ruins my plan. Maybe a crit kill? Maybe a crit kill? Maybe a crit kill. Alright, so we get a free heal. Free heal. Free heal the Swampert max revive. We're going to revive him all the way up. And now he is going to also heal. There we go. From here, Cradley is vital to the last plan. Cradley is very vital. We're going to go ahead and put in Swampert. He's going to eat his Surf to the face. Yep. That does a lot more than I would like it to. Let's get a crit. Let's get a crit. I'm okay with that, I guess. He's probably going to heal again, which is annoying. Not quite on yellow, which is okay. I kind of... If Swampert dies, totally okay. Actually, part of the plan. Yeah, Swampert's going to die. We're going to do Surf, though, and see how it goes. We're going to do Surf, see how it goes. Not that much damage at all. Ow. Dear Lord. I didn't need the crit. Okay. Now I'm a little nervous. Okay, I need a Cradley if there was ever a time. You need to live one attack. And you need to kill him with Ancient Power. For the love of God, bro. Please. Please kill. Please kill. Please kill. Yes. Alright, we can win. We can win. I know we can. I feel it. So currently, I didn't have any heals left. And with my team looking like this, I'll be honest, this fight was really close to impossible. Because of this, the whiteouts started to get out of hand. Until eventually, I had an attempt that allowed for the extremely satisfying, fitting end we needed. Alright, so Warlord, we know what happens. Earthquake, dead. Totally okay with that. Use that Forest Door. So that's going to prompt you to switch to Ludicolo. Never mind, I wish it did though. So we're going to get a crit off rip or a flinch. Oh, wait a minute. We got life here. Oh, so why doesn't he use it for restore, bro? Holy crap. We can actually do this right now. Oh my gosh. Tentacle dies to an earthquake. See, Gyarados is a major fucking issue. I got to predict when he uses Hyper Beam. I got to predict when Gyarados uses Hyper Beam. Let's think. So he is definitely going to use Dragon Dance. We're going to go ahead and see what that does. I actually think he's going to use it again. I think I'm going to use Strength, get him desperate. You're a piece of shit, you know that, right? Totally fine. I think now he's going to get a little desperate. He's going to get a little desperate. So Wobbuffet's going to have to eat this Hyper Beam to the face. And then we could potentially win. Yo. Wait a minute. We're gonna use the Quick Claw here? Oh, no, he's done it. He's fucking done it. Yo. Do it. Wobbuffet. My goat. My freaking goat. I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, this hopefully could be it. But Wobbuffet is clutched up. I knew he'd come in handy at some point. It's up to me. It's up to Swampert. It's got to be Earthquake, bro. Let's see. Maybe you flinch, get to yellow health and flinch. Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't like that, but I think we're going to win. I still think we got it. Come on, please. Use that Forest Door. Oh my gosh, it's Citrus Berry. Oh my gosh. The Citrus Berry is going to kill him. It's been done, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, after 60 freaking whiteouts, we've beaten it. Let's freaking go.